we can see the results. Replay number 1. Excellent. Except that I need to do this. Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, the final set of the round of 8. Pike versus SneazeL, a PvZ. Set number 1 on Heartbreak Ridge. Here we go. Video's not working.
This stop is ISL 2. The doors are on your right.
Alright! So here we go into game number 1. Spawning as, once I switch the colors, the purple Zerg in the left side we do have ISL 2 Pike, and as the yellow Protoss on the right side we do have SneazeL. Both these guys Polish players, and pretty good. I think this is possibly the closest match of the round of 8 in terms of just looking at the players and their general skills and the matchups and such. And I don't have my proper overlay up, so let me quickly do that. I also haven't covered the replay bar because I don't have my overlay. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's fine, I got this. It's fine. Overlay thing. Aha, excellent. So that covers that. Yeah, good. Can't get it right. That's fine. I mean, SneazeL's just making a 4 FE. Yeah, nothing fancy going down. It's an Overlord. So, I can do this nice and happily. I also need to turn on the game music. You know, it always annoys me because when I'm doing these casts I have to turn on the game music, and then when I play I have to turn it off because it's kind of annoying. Alright, good. So, Pike. And that's an overpool, good. SneazeL! Excellent. Alright, and I will do these sponsor shoutouts in game 2. Since we have already missed a couple of seconds. Nothing fancy, just the forge going down. SneazeL being very safe, gonna check the back mineral patch thing and make sure it is not getting mined out. Yep, he sees no drone there, so he's happy. That's a good thing to check, seeing that the Zerg is on for pool first. If it was a 12 hatch, you probably could get away with not checking that. But, ooh, look at this, look at this. A pylon block. Now, against an overpool, I don't think it matters too much, because basically, if you can't make your hatchery, you just make 6 lings, and then your hatchery is only delayed by a little bit. See, normally if you go for overpool and expand, if you put the hatchery down before lings, you actually don't have enough money for any lings. You have to just make them 2 at a time. But if you're getting delayed by like this, that's actually getting to be a bit of a severe delay though. Look at this. Pike's going up to almost 500 minerals right here before he can put down his hatchery. The lings actually hesitated in the base just now. I'm not 100% sure what they were doing. But anyway, it looks like, uh-oh. I think that's going to be okay. Oh wow, 24 HP remaining, and SneazeL doing this kind of wall. I have seen this on HBR before. I don't know if I really like this wall. Oh, it looks like he's going to add an extra pylon here. I don't know if that's tight on the bottom though. Is he really going to try and get away with 1 cannon? Man, I knew SneazeL played like me, but this is like a little bit too much like me in the unsafe kind of way. But I mean, I guess with 3 probes there, it should be fine. Anyway, Pike is going for a 3rd hatch at a 3rd base. Now, SneazeL is in fact the last Protoss player left in the ISL. Just like in ISL 1, we only had 1 Protoss player in the round of 8. Last time it was Jumper. This time it is SneazeL. So let's see if he can make it to the round of 4 and be the first Protoss to make it to an ISL round of 4, a semi-final, or will Pike make it through and add to the Zergy count? I will try to be as unbiased and professional as possible during the cast, and by that I mean I'm totally rooting for SneazeL, a Protoss brethren of mine. Pike apparently loves to do this kind of spinning Overlord thing, so that's what he's gonna do. And well, let's see what happens here. Now, yesterday we actually got a bit of a sneak peek of Pike's EVP. He played against Jumper in a show match after the ISL 2 matches were done, and he lost, but he did play quite an impressive game. So let's see how he does against SneazeL. SneazeL, on the other hand, is does some pretty crazy things in all his matchups. I mean, he's one of the few Protosses besides me and Keontae who actually believes in 12-nexing in PvP. So I'm certain that he'll have amazing PvZ as well. And looks like Proby is still running around here. SneazeL still hasn't taken a second gas yet. It feels a little bit late. Like a little bit, I mean quite a bit. His Stargate's already almost done. Now he's taking that second gas. Could just be going for Corsair speed lot, in which case you don't actually need a second gas that quickly. But we shall see. Anyway, Pike's playing absolutely normal. He went for 3 hatches, a lair, then got a 4th hatch, now a Spire, still no second gas. He shouldn't get that unless he's going for Mutas. I hear something shooting. Ah, looks like the Dragoon just killed an Overlord that was going in here. And that's just a pylon. So actually, wait, there's no Citadel on the field just yet. +1 is being researched. Not really sure what SneazeL's doing. He's at 42 of 42 supply. Oh, but that pylon barely does finish. And I'm a little bit confused. Okay, now he's getting a Citadel. This might actually just be the Corsair Zealot thing. I think this timing will actually work out quite nicely, where the speed and +1 will finish at about the same time if he decides to go for them both. Meanwhile, the first Corsair has gone over to scout Pike's base. I'm probably gonna get this Overlord. You can see the Spire's not quite done yet. So, 2 Overlord kills, or this will be the second. He might actually get a third now. This Spire is really not that close to done. And out come the Zealots. Is he getting speed? He's not getting speed. Okay, now he's getting speed, getting 3 more gateways. So this is the Corsair Zealot build. But to move out with these initial 3 Zealots feels a little bit risky. I mean, if he loses those, that's going to really hurt his push later on. And it looks like he is actually going to get a third Overlord right here. A lot of Lings being produced for Pike. But 3 Overlords is pretty nice for the Protoss. Usually only 1 or possibly 2 can be expected. 1 or 2 kills. Now, I don't actually know if Dragoons can get out here. It looks like they might be able to, but oh, Scourge spawning right on top of the Corsairs. A bit unlucky there for Pike. The Scourge bugged out, and oh man, look at this! Wait, were those just rallied here? Were they actually not chasing the Corsair? Oh man, SneazeL might actually get away with both these Corsairs, which would be quite important. Is he continuing? He's not actually continuing Corsair production, so it's not Ser Zealot. It's actually just something weird. I really don't know. Building a pylon and a cannon next to his main. His building placement is really kind of kooky. Although I do like putting the gateways here, actually. Because on Heartbreak Ridge... Oh, looks like another Overlord is spotted, gonna get taken out. On Heartbreak Ridge, it's very easy to drop into the main. I mean, look at this. It's just a very narrow cliff thingy, and then it's the rest of the map. So, if you have your gateways here, close to your natural, it's actually much easier to defend if the Zerg drops you. Rather than if you, like, put them down here at the bottom of your base. They'll die pretty easily to drops. So, Pike doing the standard SimCity at all of his bases. Very, very nice. And, so he's just getting Overlord speed now. I believe the Overlord at the top died, but there's some Scourge here. Did he kill the Corsairs? Okay, looks like one of the Corsairs did go down. But out come the speed lots, and +1, yep, indeed, is finished. For some reason, though, oh man, SneazeL has forgotten about these 3 Zealots. That's quite a huge blunder, actually. Not bringing those 3 Zealots along. I'm pretty sure that's a mistake. And his money's also getting quite high here. He's supply capped at 82 of 82. That's got to be a blunder. You supply bingoers, there you go, 82. Go, and here's the attack, a 3rd creep colony going down right here. What does Pike have to defend? It looks like he's already got a Lurker in production. What about at the 3rd base? No, just a few Overlords, but the Sunkens are in nice positions, and SneazeL's hesitating here. Looks like he sent 1 Zealot and a Probe up to take the take a 3rd base, and still apparently doesn't realize that he's got 3 more Zealots here. Oh man, is he even gonna lose this? SneazeL, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Okay, looks like he doesn't lose the probe, but his zealots are being entirely ineffective right now. Another Evo chamber going down at the front. And Pike looks like he's gonna play a Lurker Ling style, which is quite interesting here. And oh man, gonna get some nice splash damage on these zealots. SneazeL just gonna try and poke around a bit. Play this almost like Terran Bio against Lurker Ling, where you you know, you engage with the Lings while the Lurkers are unburrowed, and as soon as they burrow, you just run away. I guess that's generally how you do want to engage against Lurker armies anyway. So it's not really specific to Bio. These High Templar, I don't know what they're doing by themselves though. Oh my god, they're actually gonna get sniped by Lings pretty quickly unless they run back home. Looks like one Lurker though. Oh no, the Lurker gets in before the cannon's finished. Can he snipe it down? Is it? It might be in range of the cannon though. I'm not sure. I think he might have barred it too early. But here we go, the two Templars, and it looks like, oh man, gonna use up his storms for almost nothing here. Can he trap that second Lurker? I think this Lurker might actually be in range of this. Well, now it's not because it's dead, or rather the cannon is dead. SneazeL might want to just storm it though. Yeah, he does storm it. Obviously he got a few hits on it earlier, so it will die. Oh man, he actually walked into the storm right there and lost his Templar, so he's gonna get his third up. But SneazeL's control so far has not been very impressive, unfortunately. But let's see how the rest of the game goes. Now, on the other hand, if he can hold these three bases, he's gonna be in a nice position. Looks like, ooh, but Pike going for a relatively quick drop here. I think that's a very good move on HBR. You know, even if you don't go for any kind of serious doom drops and stuff, just, you know, 8 Zergling drops into the back can be super annoying. In fact, there's 2 cannons here already, and a bit of a block here on those cannons. So SneazeL, you know, kind of anticipating those drops as he should. And more cannons going down here. A lot of units piling up. It looks like Hydra Speed hasn't finished yet, though. Let me try and find the Hydra Den. Yeah, it looks like Hydra Speed has actually only just started. I wonder if he opted for range first. Obviously he got Lurker already, but I hope he at least got range as well, so he just needs to wait for speed. But we are going to have a big engagement here. Where are the Templars? The Templars are in the back. They're not in position. The Lurkers are in position, though, doing huge damage to these Zealots. SneazeL is getting a little bit too greedy with this attack, or maybe not. He did get a nice surround on those Hydras, but Pike doing some emergency morphs of the Hydras that are under attack. You can see he morphed the damaged Hydras, which is a very nice move because when they turn into the Lurkers, they get all their HP back instantly. So, you know, as long as you're not under imminent attack, morphing your damaged Hydras is a good idea. Now, this base is up. He's got to be a little bit careful. What? Okay, I was going to say he has to be a bit careful because if you just right-click your probes from, say, your natural to the third, oftentimes they'll try and run through the back there and just kind of glitch out on these minerals. Looks like he's going to mine that out to prevent that, but I don't know what's going on over here. It's kind of weird. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, he's just going to storm this Lurker. Does he really not have an observer yet? Okay, he does have an observer now, but it's not rallied. We have 122 supply against 98. And 4th base going down, but more importantly, a big drop loading up here. Looks like about 6 Overlords going in, maybe 7. And SneazeL's army, oh man, it's actually completely out of position. His army is at the north here to defend his 3rd. He does have a few reinforcements at the natural, but he could take a lot of damage here. He's only got 2 cannons in the main, and another army is moving through the middle of the map here. Sorry, Pike might be going for a double-pronged attack. Going for the main with a drop and then going for the 3rd as well. All the probes are running. Very nice reaction right there. Not going to lose them to these Lurkers. There's one observer. Got to make sure it doesn't get sniped. Oh, now there's a 2nd observer. He's going to lose his observatory. But, well, that's actually quite a decent number of Lurkers. And here come the Lings and Hydras along the top side. There's only 3 cannons, almost 5, and a High Templar to defend it. Can he defend that? Looks like Corsairs, though, are going to do some nice damage. Probably supply block Pike.